For all you mad bastards loving the Big Show podcast, get up even closer on Instagram, YouTube and TikTok. Or raw dog it. 4 to 7 every weekday on Radio Hauraki.
I should warn you, fellas.
You're in a hurrah of a mood?
What? No. But for some inexplicable reason, I've had a short fuse today.
Have you?
For no reason at all.
Why do you think that
Man,
is?
I don't know, man. I just how it is.
Did you get out of the wrong side of the bed? Do you think that was it? Has it been all day?
How do you guys feel when you wake up in the morning? Are you full of joie de vivre, or are you...
I had a rager this morning.
I have a rager every morning.
This morning I didn't want to get
Middle
up.
of the night, I'm finding I'm waking up with rages.
Yeah?
Just the one.
Well, it's hard to have two rages.
For some.
But do you wake up, generally speaking, what's your mindset?
Varies a little bit from day to day.
Yeah, okay.
It's never the same.
It's always different, Jase.
Good
man.
today. It was good today.
Yeah.
Felt like I had a good sleep last night, although I did wake up a few times, even got up. Heard a bit of banging around in the house and got up to go and backbone it. Defendor, Keyzie.
Yeah.
Keyzie.
I wake up every morning with a sense of dread.
Yeah.
Every morning.
Really?
And how does
serious?
that?
I'm being serious.
How does that manifest?
Just an
Like, oh God, here we go again. I wish I was dead. Is it that sort of thing?
Not quite. Not I wish I was dead.
But the other part of it.
Kind of like
Does it sound like that? Your mood?
it's a little bit, but it's like my anxiety switch immediately on,
Right.
and then
What have you got to be anxious about?
nothing.
Yeah.
And that just curdles away in my stomach for a little while.
Yeah.
and then
you have a coffee immediately.
Yes.
That'll help.
Yeah, and then I have a durry, and I'm all goods.
What about if you're like let's say we're playing golf at 9 a.m. or something?
Yes.
Does waking up knowing you've got to do something fun like that help?
No.
It doesn't. You wake up.
I wake up the same every morning.
Really?
Yes.
I wake up chill every morning, man.
You should, every morning, you should have a diary beside your bed.
Yes.
And you should write down, when you wake up, you should write down how you actually feel.
Yes.
Because I bet it feels like you feel the same way every day, but it would be odd if you did.
Yeah, maybe.
It depends on so much, so many variables.
I was told by my counsellor to take note of what I was feeling, the first thought I had.
There you go.
And I was like,
pay me.
interesting.
Pay me.
You're not going to do it though, are you?
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
well, actually, we talked about journals, having a journal today, just writing some stuff out.
Yeah, I've been looking at journals. I haven't. No, it's not true. I've seen a thing where they talk about how good journals are, but I haven't looked into why they're good.
Yes. Well,
I think it helps you process your thoughts and feelings.
exactly. How you going, Keyzie? You good? You said you came into the office today and you were 70%.
I am 70%.
That's okay.
Just-
My brother-in-law, who's living with us at the moment, he went out on the hammer. He's a young fella, you see. He's a young
How
bloke.
old is he? My
23,
age?
24.
Oh wow, he's
Okay,
super
real
young
young
fella.
fella.
And so he went out on the cane on your, what do you call that?
Saturday.
The Saturday, went to the races. He got home around about 3:30 in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
I heard a disturbance, so I got up to sort of see what was going on. I knew it was him. And then he left the light on and he left the door open to the kitchen, which means the dog could get out. So I got up and dealt with that. Then he got up as well, and I looked out. He had company.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Were you
sure.
stoked?
No.
You weren't stoked that he had company?
No.
I'd be stoked.
Was I stoked for him?
Yeah.
Nah, not really. Why should I be? Why should I be happy for him? But then he went out. Then he sort of went out all day on the Sunday. Went to, when you're just a bit hungover, but he was,
Yes. It hasn't
maybe he'd
had
had a
its
couple
full
of
impact.
beers, but then he was just so hopeless all day yesterday. Just a piece of shit on the couch, and marginally better than that today.
Yeah.
Bit
Yeah.
better than that. It's got a bit more done today.
So I'm marginally
and
better.
I was just watching that going, oh,
Yeah, those
don't
are the
miss
days.
that.
Yeah, I'm marginally better today than I was yesterday. Tomorrow, I'm going to be good.
Oh, yeah.
Tomorrow's gonna
Tomorrow
be
you'll be
insane.
good to drink again.
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
Even tonight.
It's funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a funny old game.
Whereas today, I've just I'll be saying a sentence, like having a conversation with my mother-in-law, for example.
Your mother example.
Exactly.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
and for some reason, the words will just rearrange themselves.
Ah, good. I look forward to today's show.
Yeah.
The Hauraki Big Show, weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki. The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Getting back to me,
Oh, of course.
Please, you guys lost focus there.
Not focus, interest.
I see the front, Keyzie.
Yeah,
Bloody
Keyzie.
hell.
Literally didn't even look.
But just really short fuse. Like, just...
Yeah, man.
Oh, for fuck's sake. For just nothing. Nothing at all.
Why don't you just chill out?
Have you
What?
tried that?
I did say that to myself in the car as I was driving in today.
Right. Was there anyone else home?
Just chill out. Well, my daughter, but she
Eyes
was
to the
asleep.
front, man.
But
Jase, eyes to the
I was
front.
telling my daughter she'd sold something on Trade Me or something. It was like her old school skirt. And just as I was leaving, she said to me, "Oh, can you give me a lift to this place?"
Right.
Which wasn't miles away. It was a fair distance away, but not miles away. And I said, "No, I can't, because I've got an appointment at 1 and I can't do that." And she was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, okay, fine."
Yeah.
And then as I was leaving, I said, "So how are you going to get there?" And she said, "I'll bus." And I said, "Oh, okay." And I know that would require her to catch
Now,
two.
straight away, the way that you've asked that, I know that you're now going to take her.
So it was 2 bus stops, and I went, fine, I'll drop it off on my way.
Drop it off.
You're a
By that,
nice
you
guy,
mean your
man.
daughter. What's crazy about that is you could always have done it. So she would be disappointed that you didn't say yes straight away.
Yeah, probably.
But you do feel like you're taken for granted, don't you, a little
Well,
bit?
actually, she did text me later on and said, "Best dad ever's."
Yeah, that helps, doesn't it?
But no, and it was one of those things where I didn't want to be doing it, and it was out of my way, and I was already running a little bit late. So I was effing and jeffing, and of course, when you get into that state of mind, suddenly there's fucking traffic. There's traffic everywhere.
Yeah.
It's busy as F. And then this place was down a very steep hill and a winding driveway. And I was effing
not
and
confident.
jeffing
Did-
like a bastard.
Did you need to
question.
get them to back it out for you?
Yeah. Didn't she ask you to put it in the letterbox? Why
Yes.
are you going right down to the house?
Well, because the bloody letterboxes were right down
so
the
you're
driveway.
telling me the postie drives all the way down the driveway every
I
day?
guess so.
Sounds like it, Keyzie,
So I
from
was
what
effing and
Jason's
jeffing.
saying.
Sounds like a fucking yarn.
And this is a true story. So I did that. I was running a bit late, and then seriously, I was driving to this appointment, and the whole way I was like, a car would just be doing what it should be doing in front of me, and I'd be like, "Oh, for fuck's sake!"
Yeah.
And it was like, what is wrong with me? There's nothing wrong here. So I gave myself a slap and said, "Calm down."
Yeah.
And I did.
And you have, so you're better now?
Well,
Yeah. Just go, and the other thing is leaving with enough time, isn't it? That's what I've been really working on this year. You'll notice I haven't been late this year.
well,
I haven't. But giving myself time, because as soon as you get into a situation where you're running late,
yeah, bad state.
you
for
feel
me to be in.
bad. You're annoyed at yourself for not leaving on time. You're letting people down, and then you're swearing at people that
I hate.
Yes.
have done nothing wrong.
Yes,
and,
this-
can't,
totally.
and can't hear you.
Yes.
And can't hear you.
You know that I don't know if you guys do it, but it'll be like, oh, there's a thing on at 12:30, like a leaving drinks or something. And my wife's, we won't get there at 12:30. We'll get there at like 1. You don't want to be the first ones there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, actually, I bet they'd appreciate if we were the first ones there, so that they're not sitting there fucking waiting for everyone to show up half an hour late.
I'm with your wife on that one.
I'm with your wife on that one.
Oh, I feel like
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
I don't want to be the first one.
I'd be like 1:30.
And not only do I not want to be the first ones there, we won't be anyway because my wife will be late.
100%.
It's not like she's going to be running on time and ready to get there at 12:30. She'll be ready to go at 1:30.
So I've started doing, well, not started, but the thing we established years ago on this show where you say I have to leave by 6:15,
Yeah.
even though it's 25 past I have to leave.
Yeah.
Just a little 10-minute buffer there.
Yeah, that's not enough.
And like still, even then, she we'll be about to leave, and she's like, shit, back into the house, unlock it, running around, grabbing like 4 different things,
Yeah.
double checking the hair straightener, all that shit.
we should just move in with each other.
I got to
Fellas?
say, my wife's not like that. She's not a big getting ready person.
Yeah, my wife.
She's like 10 minutes, good to go.
Yeah, no, it takes my wife moons. And it's just the decisions around what to wear
Sure.
and getting changed innumerable times.
The only time my wife changes what she's going to wear is when I'm not happy.
With what she's wearing.
And I say, "You wearing that, are you?"
Oh, he's back.
Just for the listeners out there, that's bullshit.
I don't think it is. I
You're a
don't think
piece
it
of
is.
shit,
You're a
That
piece of
is
shit, man.
bullshit.
That's
is not
shocking
true.
from you, man.
Clip that off.
Shocking.
Clip that off. Put it on the old Insta there.
If you
Well,
fucking
hopefully we can cheer you up today, Hoyte J.
Oh,
Generally
no.
take a break or two and you'll be right, man.
I'm in a good mood. I've just been very short-tempered.
Yeah, well, that's not.
Don't look at me like that, Keyzie.
So you're in a good mood, but you've got a really short fuse. That's a
Yes.
strange mix.
It is a weird combo, isn't it? Don't look at me like that,
What do you
Keyzie.
mean?
Smash him, Jace.
Yeah, come
Oh,
smash
smash
me,
you, man.
Yeah, come on, brother. Bring it on, man. Hey, Radio Hauraki 4 till 7 weekdays. So good. Big show.